Hello everyone, this is Sonali from the Australian Academy. So let's start with the letter series lesson number 6. So it is about a suggestion type of letter in which someone has asked about suggestion of yours. So this is a formal letter in which like anybody from the council or any like local authority they have asked about your opinion, your feedback on something. So the topic for today's letter is your local newspaper published an advertisement asking people to help with environment projects in your area. Write a letter to a project manager to offer your help. Now the newspaper has asked about your feedback, your opinion regarding the environmental problems that are affecting your area, your local area. Now you are writing a letter to the manager of this newspaper to give your feedback or your points or anything that you want to help regarding the matter, regarding to solve the issue which is affecting your area. So what are the different questions? Let's see. Describe a local environmental issue that affects you. Now this is the first bullet point. You have to describe which environmental problem is affecting your area. So you are going to introduce a problem in this point. The second question is explain what would you like to do to help. Now here you are going to add what kind of things you can do to solve this problem. The third question is and suggest how the problem could be avoided in future. Now what you are going to do or how this problem can be solved so that in future it doesn't remain the same. Now let's start with our letter. So it's a formal letter. You are writing it to a newspaper manager or the manager of a local newspaper. So you don't know the person, so it's a formal letter and the tone of this letter should be formal. So the letter will start with dear sir or madam. I am Sonali. So you have introduced your name, then writing, or you can use word articulating or penning down. This epistle, or you can say this letter, in reference to, or you can say in response to, because they have given an advertisement in the newspaper and you are writing in reference to that particular advertisement. In response to the advertisement, or you can say that ad or commercial that have been published in your newspaper, in your esteemed. Now you have add a good word here for a newspaper, that your esteemed or your renowned newspaper. You can also add any name, any particular name of the newspaper here as well. On August 25th. Now on what date you have read this newspaper or read that article? On August 25th you have mentioned the date. To provide my. Now why are you writing? So the first paragraph is about the purpose of your letter. Why are you writing this letter? So the purpose is to provide my suggestion. So I want to provide my suggestion, or you can say that feedback or idea or assistance. So you are providing your assistance, your help, your idea for the governmental projects. So there is some kind of project is going on and you want to help in that project by giving your ideas. To protect, or you can use to safeguard our environment or atmosphere. So in this particular paragraph you have introduced your purpose of this letter. Now let's see our questions next. So let's start with our questions. The first question is describe a local environmental issue that affects you. So now here you have to introduce any particular issue which is affecting you or other people in the society. So I have introduced a topic or a problem which is the unhygienic environment, because of the piles of garbage that is getting collected on a particular road or in a particular area. So let's see how to start. You can say that our city is getting or becoming, you can use either word, getting or becoming unhygienic, unclean or polluted. So these you can pick any of these words, like the city is getting unclean or unhygienic, or it is becoming more polluted due to piles of garbage. Now why it is getting polluted? Because of the junk or the garbage present on that particular road or in that particular area. Near the West Road. So now I have given a particular area. You can name anyone per your choice. That is imposing ill effects, or you can say side effects or detrimental. The garbage or the trash near that particular road is detrimental for people's health, or you can also use word hazardous here. So it is detrimental or hazardous for people's health, people who are living nearby the area, who are residing in that particular area, or who are passing by that road, because I have mentioned the name of a road. So people who are passing by that road or residing in that area. Now the question was that how it is affecting you in particularly. So you can say that my office is near that area, so I have to like pass through that road on a daily basis, because of which I am feeling very uncomfortable. So I have written that I encounter or I face this unpleasant scene. Which unpleasant scene? The garbage, the smell and the unhygienic conditions. It is very unpleasant or uncomfortable feeling for me. Unpleasant scene or situation every day. So I face this situation every day. So you have answered that the problem which is affecting you. So let's move on to the second question. What would you like to do? Like for this particular matter, the question was to provide your valuable suggestions. So what you want to do in this particular case. Now let's see. Being a responsible citizen. Now you have add a little phrase here that I am a responsible citizen and it's my duty to like keep the city clean or protect our environment. So being a responsible citizen, I am obliged, or you can use word induct. It is my duty to put my efforts to safeguard the city's exquisiteness or beauty. Now I want to protect my city, or I want to safeguard the beauty of my city. Here is a very good word, exquisiteness. It is known as beauty. So I want to protect the beauty of my city, and I want to provide my valuable suggestion for that particular reason. I am interested in awareness drive. So we can either go for any awareness drive or campaign to aware people about the ill effects or the side effects of collected garbage in that particular area. Or you can say to stop people from littering the area or dropping, or you can use throwing garbage on that road which makes it unhygienic or unclean. Or make them aware about the possible side effects, like what are the, we have written here na, detrimental or ill effects. So what are those detrimental effects? We can make people aware about those effects. So these are the different things that I want to do. Now the last question is how problem could be avoided in future. Now here you have to introduce some of the new things due to which, like with applying those things, this problem can be avoided in future. So what are those points that you can add here? Like placing more trash bins, engaging or employing more sanitary workers. So these are the two things, either replacing more and more bins in that particular area so that people do not throw the garbage on the roads. Instead they can use these trash bins, or employing, or you can use a word engaging more sanitary workers in that particular area. Or another point you can add that motivating people through the medium of social media, because more and more people, or like everybody is on social media, so they can easily get motivated if we motivate them on these social networking sites. Or you can say frequent campaigns emphasizing on cleanliness. So you can like use all the sentences, or you can pick any one or two out of these 4 or 5 options. Now how to end, end your letter using a stop phrase, which is I hope you will find my suggestions worth implementing. Now I am saying this to the manager that I hope that you will like these suggestions and you will like to implement these suggestions as well. Now this is a formal letter, so you are going to end it with yours faithfully with your full name. So I hope you like this video. Thank you.